About Time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to the About Time Boxing family and my Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel, who has been taking out the time to like the videos and watch the videos and leave the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please pass the word about Rashawn's About Time Boxing. Become part of the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang. Okay, Wilder versus Fury 3. Wilder versus Fury 3. Deontay Wilder is going to knock Tyson Fury out. Period. I don't see that fight ending no other way. I could be wrong, but let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave the comments. Smash that like button. Let me know what y'all think. It's not going to be, see, Tyson Fury, he's not going to be able to cheat like he did in the second fight. He's not going to be able to do that. And it's just a different type of vibe in the air for this fight. You can just see it, man. Deontay Wilder is not going to be denied. And it just seemed like Tyson Fury is it's almost like he taking it like it's a joke. Like he, you know what I mean? His father too. It's like they, it's like they just believe they gonna go in there and just, all right, we gonna mow him down again. We not gonna have to cheat this time to do it. They think that they just going. It's just a different type of, I don't know. It just seemed like it's a different type of vibe in the air for this fight. And this fight here is extremely personal. Extremely personal. And I don't see this fight ending no other way. I see this fight ending with Tyson Fury on his back. Deontay Wilder is going, excuse the expression, but for lack of a better term, but he's going to try to kill him in that ring. He is. And I think that we're going to see a different Deontay Wilder. I don't think we're going to see, the regular, flat-footed Deontay. I think him training with Malik Scott, I think is actually has been a benefit to him. And all of this time that he has had, off since his loss to Tyson Fury, I just think that it's just allowed him to get acclimated to, whatever incorporations that Malik Scott has put into his training, and allowed him to I think he's going to be a better fighter, in it. So I think we're going to see a different type of Deontay Wilder, and I do believe he's going. This fight is not going to go 12 rounds. Now I could be wrong. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Smash the like button, leave the comments, subscribe to the channel, let me know. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3, October 9th. How do y'all see this fight ending? I don't see this fight going 12 rounds. I do not see this fight going 12 rounds. Now, is it possible Tyson Fury could gain an advantage if Deontay Wilder comes in and let his anger take over? And if Tyson Fury is smart and can exploit that and use that to his advantage, then we may get a different outcome. But the determination that Deontay Wilder has, and everything that he has been suppressing and holding in since that last fight, after he discovered everything, because remember, he had to go through arbitration and all that stuff just to get the fight, because they wasn't going to give him this fight. Now that he has gotten this fight, he wants to end Tyson Fury's career. There will be no hugging, there will be no handshakes, and it's not going to be no good sportsmanship between these two guys. This is personal. If y'all think I'm wrong, please feel free, comment and let me know. But I think this is probably the most, out of all of the fights so far that has taken place in 2021, I think this one by far is the most personal. The most personal. This is not about, no type of sportsmanship or nothing like that. And if Tyson Fury go in there like, like trying to like play around and mock, at Deontay Wilder and all that. I'm telling you, he get caught slipping. I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder is going to try to decapitate him. Now, I gave y'all my prediction. Like I said, I see Deontay Wilder knocking Fury out. I don't see this fight going 12 rounds. But now after this fight, now hopefully they can make Usyk Wilder, and then Wilder can become the undisputed heavyweight champion. Somebody's going to end up being the undisputed champion. Anthony Joshua is not going to happen for him. Congratulations to Usyk on his win against Joshua. And listen, shout out to Anthony Joshua, because, even though he lost, he still handled it, you know what I mean? Like a true sportsman, and he congratulated Usyk and gave him his props. But who do y'all think is going to end up being the undisputed champion? I don't think it's going to be Tyson Fury. But I think that if Wilder do win, it's probably going to be harder to make the fight with him and Usyk, because I don't think Usyk is going to want to fight him. I don't see that. But if Fury win, I think it'll probably be easier for them to make Fury versus Usyk for the undisputed rather than Wilder and Usyk. I don't, for some reason, the politics of that, But then again, hey, this is boxing. Anything could happen. So, I mean, we're going to see October 9th. Wilder versus Fury. Part 3. And the end. Because it's not going to be a 4. This trilogy, this is it. Somebody is going to get hurt. Real bad. Real bad, somebody's going to get hurt. And I think it's Tyson Fury. It's just, And again, please, people, don't leave no comments like I'm picking Wilder because he's black and all that kind of stuff. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Tyson Fury is for his size, he is one of the most skilled and agile heavyweights in the game. He's like a heavyweight that can move like a middleweight that can box. You know what I mean? Like, so he's light on his feet. So this is not about me I'm not taking nothing from Tyson Fury or nothing like that. This is just my prediction. This is what I feel for the fight. Has nothing to do with the color of nobody's skin or nothing. Has nothing to do with that. So, please. So before y'all start, because I know some people, because in the past I get people come on here and they start talking that stuff. Oh, oh yeah, you only picking him because of this. No, it has nothing to do with that. I give fighters they props. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your nationality is or what race you are. It has nothing to do with that. If you got skills, you got skills. This is just my prediction based on, what the vibe that I get from this fight. And the vibe that I get from this fight is that it's not going to end well for Tyson Fury. I could be wrong. Tyson Fury could go in that joint and annihilate Deontay Wilder. Everything that he's, learned from Malik Scott could be a bust on fight night. But I just don't see it that way. And I think that Tyson Fury has been mocking him throughout this thing. I mean, they were supposed to fight before. And then Tyson Fury, he lied about having COVID and all this kind of stuff like that. You heard about him having trouble or getting knocked out or dropped in training camp and all this other things and stuff like that. Maybe he's not taking this serious. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's still trying to figure out a way out of the fight. But like I said, this is my prediction. I want to know what your prediction is. Who wins this fight? Does Wilder stop Deontay or knock out Deontay? Or does Deontay knock him out? I think Wilder is going to I think he's going to destroy Tyson Fury. I think October 9th we're going to see a different Deontay Wilder. And I do think that the stuff he's been doing with Malik Scott is going to be a benefit to him because of the time that he's had off. The time that he's had, everything he had to go through to get the fight, and I just think that Deontay Wilder mentally and psychologically. I just think he's in a different space. I just think he's in a different space. And that's going to reflect fight night. And I think it's not going to end good for Tyson Fury. It's nothing to do with that. If it had been Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua, I would have picked Tyson Fury to beat Anthony Joshua, hands down. But this is extremely personal, very personal. So just, let's keep the comments respectful. Just let me know what y'all think. Smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. And remember, pass the word about Rashawn's Bout Time Boxing. Become part of the Bout Time Boxing family. And the Trill 100 Mil gang.